previously on the gates.
Well, just take what you need from me. It's the only way you'll get your strength back.
I told you it'd work. I love you.
I don't love you, Christian. I love Dylan.
We're friends, man. What are you doing? Goodbye, Christian.
Dylan, please, what do you think you're doing?
Emily?
Where are we going again?
It's gonna be fun.
Claire.
You didn't find her? You checked the bar? And Christian's apartment in the city?
I thought he might have taken us to the woods where I burned him, but there was nothing.
This is my fault.
I should have done a proper job and finished him. Look, all we can do is keep searching. Where else would he have taken her?
I don't know. But we can't do this on our own. We can't go to our own kind. It'll be the end of us. But we need help. Do you want it? Please. We need your help. Emily's been kidnapped.
Issue an Amber Alert. Bring in the FBI.
You can't. If he even so much as smells them, he'll kill her. You're the only one who can know.
Please, Nick, you're the only one we can trust.
Did he take anything? Toys or clothes?
Her stuffed lion is missing. Half a dozen outfits.
Well, that's a good sign. What I don't understand, though, why would your friend take your daughter? You don't talk to me, you don't tell me everything you know, then there's a good chance you're not going to see your daughter alive again.
Tell him.
Christian violated my wife. So I tried to kill him. Hey.
Hey,
You don't look very happy.
I'm fine. Here. You didn't happen to see your father leave this morning, did you?
He was gone when I woke up. Have you tried calling?
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't answer his phone. Speaking of which, did Andy get a hold of you? She phoned here last night looking for you.
She did.
Yeah, but she didn't want to leave a message.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll see her at school.
Okay. Listen, Charlie. If you ever want to talk about Andy or just girls in general, you can try me. I'm pretty good at this stuff.
Yeah, Mom, not gonna happen. Later.
All right, when we first met, he called himself Guy Morton. Okay, also try Liam McGregor. Jack Quinn.
No hits in the immediate area.
Try Terrence Hill or Shane Healy.
Okay. We've got a Shane Healy from Concord County. That was 20 years ago. Here's a picture.
That's him.
I've seen this guy inside the gates. He was with Buckley's wife, Vanessa.
Okay, Vanessa said he was looking for a house inside the gates. Called himself Steve Saunders. Gave an address in Lancaster.
Lancaster, that's only an hour's drive.
Well, then we should leave immediately.
We will, as soon as I make sure this checks out. But Claire, I need you to stay here.
You can't be serious. She's my daughter.
I understand that, but Christian could come back to your house. He could call. Talking to him, negotiating with him, that's how I know how to get Emily back.
I understand. So what if he calls?
You keep him on the phone. Lee will monitor, we'll get a trace. Most importantly, I need you to stay calm. Do you understand? All right, let's go.
Everything's gonna be fine, okay?
Hi.
Hey.
You called my house yesterday?
Yeah. I was just wondering what our English homework was. I forgot to write it down.
You forgot to write down homework?
Yeah.
Andy, if there's something that you need to talk about, you just have to tell me.
Hey. Hi, Andy. So I just wanted to see if you were still into the name of my band.
It has some definite possibilities, but maybe we can talk about this later.
Sure. I'll find you.
So, you good with the homework thing?
Yeah, I'm good. So what's up with you and Charlie?
Is that really any of your business?
He's my friend, and I don't want to see him get hurt.
I think you already took care of that.
Look, I know you're into Brett. It's obvious. But I'm not trying to get in your way. We're not getting back together. So you don't need to use Charlie to try to make me jealous or whatever it is you're doing.
If you're not getting back with Brett, then what are you doing?
We're just hanging out. I gotta get to class. Hey, I suddenly dropped you off in a patrol car. I just wanted to see if everything was okay. Okay, you're scaring me. What happened?
Come in.
Claire.
It's Emily. She's been kidnapped.
Comes down to it, head or heart.
Straight through the heart. And don't miss.
I won't.
Something's not right. It's Emily's.
It's probably the real Saunders. He left him here for us. Monahan.
Chief Monahan, my name is Christian. May I call you Nick?
Listen, I know what happened at the tree. Okay, I understand your anger. What can I do to fix this?
You can skip the psychotherapy. I called to warn you to stay out of this. It's a private matter between Claire, Dylan, and myself.
Yeah, and an innocent little girl.
Collateral damage.
Doesn't have to be. Your grudge is with Dylan and Claire, right? You settle it with them. You just leave Emily out of this.
Oh, afraid it's too late for that.
Christian, you tell me where my daughter is.
Oh, what? You kill me again? Put your friend back on.
Christian, I'm telling you.
Put him back on or I will slit your daughter's pretty little throat.
All right, look, Christian, you proved your point. Where's Emily?
How do you know she's not already dead?
Because if she was, she'd be propped up with these two. I think she's alive, and I think you want something. Just tell me what it is.
Oh, it's funny. You think Dylan and Claire are the saintly, suffering parents that they deserve their little girl back. Why don't you ask them about St. Louis?
Whoa, what did he say?
He said to ask you about St. Louis.
St. Louis? I don't know what he's talking about.
Maybe you should sit down.
I can't. It's bad enough that I'm stuck here by the phone instead of out looking for my daughter. Especially when it's my fault that she's missing.
How can you think this is your fault?
Before Emily came into our lives, Dylan and I were different. We only thought of ourselves and what we wanted. But Emily changed that. At least she gave us reason to change.
Listen, Claire, having kids changes everything. You and Dylan are good people. I can't imagine better parents for Emily.
I've tried. I really have. To be the perfect mother and the perfect wife.
None of us are perfect.
I just want another chance. I don't want to be that person again. I need Emily back. Hello? You did? What did he say? But she's alive. I'll see you there. They made contact. Dylan and your husband are headed back to the station. They said that I should meet them there.
I'm driving.
Your girl Andy's up to something.
I don't know what you're talking about, Lacey.
Trust me. Girl's got an agenda. I can smell it. I don't know what it is, but it's not about getting back together with you.
You need to stay out of it.
Dude, she's not over Charlie. She pretty much told me so.
No. He can't give her what I can. She'll see it eventually.
What does that mean? What are you talking about? Brett?
She's sick. When we kiss, it makes her better.
Kiss? What are you saying? Is she a bloodsucker?
Something else.
What else could she be? I mean, she needs you to kiss her? She's some kind of like, succubus or something? Brett, this is dangerous. She could kill you.
Lexi, it's worth the risk. I love her. So, please, just stay out of it. Please.
What does he want?
Please wait in my office.
I mean, why didn't you wake me? You should have told me about Emily.
Sarah, you cannot be here right now.
I don't understand. There's a child missing. Why isn't this place swarming with police? I mean, there's the Amber Alert. Why are there search parties? Why are you the only one working on this?
Because I've made contact. Now I need to tread really carefully here, do you understand? Go home. Let me do my job.
Everything comes out.
Please, sit. So, do you want to tell me about St. Louis?
St. Louis is where we found Emily.
What do you mean found? What happened to her parents?
I met them. We socialized. Briefly. And then I murdered them.
You killed Emily's parents.
Nick, it's not that simple.
It was 8 years ago. Dylan, Christian, and I were still friends.
I get around. I do this.
Companions of the chase.
Oh, yeah, I'm in prospecting, actually. I'm searching the country, looking for just the right vein, tapping into it. Quite the thrill.
Can I get a cognac and ice, please? Don't play with your food.
Best part of it.
Claire, relax. We will hunt. Until then, just enjoy the evening.
What about them?
They smell of amphetamines.
I thought that was your modus operandi, finding prey that merits our attention.
People no one will miss.
Well, the night is young, and we have forever.
I can't wait. Forever. So if you'll excuse me.
Nah, she'll be fine. More whiskey.
More whiskey. Claire was right. The couple she spotted, they were perfect targets. But Christian and I were more interested in our boys' night out. Still, after 20 minutes or so, I decided to join her.
That's fine. Okay. So, what do you think you're gonna do later on this weekend?
And by the time I arrived, it was already done. Claire? Claire, no.
What have I done?
Something rare and unexplainable happened to us in that moment. We realized we had an opportunity to make things right. For the child and for ourselves.
We named her Emily, after my mother. And then we moved to the Gates. And over the years, in many ways, for better and for worse, Emily has made us human again.
That doesn't justify what you did.
No, it doesn't. You're right. You know, I used to tell myself that they deserved it. For leaving their baby in all that filth.
Look, this was my doing. I'm the one who took their lives. And I will offer myself to any course of action you deem appropriate. But first, please help us find her. That's all we ask.
Chief, I ID'd the phone Christian used to call you. He bought it on Main Street, inside the gates.
He's here. Thanks, Vanessa.
So I showed him 6 houses total, but we came back to this one several times.
Anything peculiar about him?
I knew he was one of us, but he never made an offer, so I didn't order the full screening.
Okay. Well, thanks for this. You should probably go. Lee, go around back. EB, you aim for the heart.
Got it.
Where was my daughter? And what I've done with Emily, I'm never gonna get her back. Where'd you get all the chain dough? You saving up for emergencies? Or are you and Claire just getting kinky in your old age?
This is your last chance. Where's Emily?
I've had decades of last chances and I've survived them all.
You won't survive me.
There's nothing like the sun. You're stunning. That's my girl.
You kill him, we don't find Emily.
Calm down. Take a minute. We do this the right way.
Charming, aren't they? Really makes you want to help.
Lexi,
Hey,
I was hoping we could talk.
about my band name? Because it's pretty awesome, you got to admit.
More about yesterday. Running into you and Andy made me start to
Yeah,
think.
you're not over her.
No, I guess I'm not.
I hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
What does that mean?
She made you sick, Charlie.
I had mono or whatever.
You don't get over Mono that fast. She's dangerous. She kept secrets from you while you were dating. Important secrets.
I don't know why you're doing this. You're making things up. You said you weren't into all this drama.
Fine. Don't believe me. But when you go back to her and get hurt, just remember that I warned you.
Is she alive?
What do you take me for, some kind of monster?
So you have food and water?
Yeah. Speaking of, Dylan, I'm a little thirsty. Perhaps some whiskey. I gotta ask you something. How do you justify helping these people?
Oh, you took their kid.
They're murderers.
We're not like that anymore. We've changed.
I'm not so sure about that. Claire certainly hasn't. She's been out hunting with me for a start. Oh, you didn't know about that? And you, Dylan, can you honestly say that you haven't killed anyone since you abducted Emily? You gotta be getting a little sloppy if he knows about it. Used to be that we didn't leave loose ends.
This conversation is about Emily.
No. You're missing the point. You think that vampire Now that vampire is somehow better than this vampire. That they're civilized? I'm telling you, you're wrong.
I can assure you that we are nothing like him.
Okay. I'm ready to start negotiating. Dylan, I'll tell you exactly where your daughter is. All you have to do is kill him.
All that we've done together, all that we've been together, and this is what I get. You chained me to a tree and you let me burn, Dylan! Because you're a monster! And you're not? Huh? The only difference between me and you is facade. You want to know how many people you murdered over the years, huh? Give or take a few hundred!
He's right, you know. You're really good at hiding it, the both of you. But for a second, a split second, you thought about killing me. You haven't been honest about who you are or what you've done since I met you, Dylan. But you know something? Now I want to know the truth. All of it.
You cannot listen to him.
Why not, Claire? Has he lied about anything?
No.
Then I want to hear what he has to say.
Belfast. Shipyards. It's the first time I ever saw Dylan kill a man.
Lexi told me that you somehow made me sick when we were together, that you're dangerous. What is she talking about?
She told you that?
What is she talking about, Andy?
How could you do this to me?
What are you talking about?
You told Lexi about me after you swore you wouldn't tell anyone.
Andy, I'm so sorry. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I know Lexi. She's not going to say anything.
She already told Charlie.
Why do you care so much about what Charlie thinks? You know that I'm the one that's here for you. I'm the one who can give you what you need.
I don't need you. I needed a friend. Someone I could trust.
Andy, please.
I want you out of my life.
He'll never accept you. He will never accept what you really are, Andy.
Well, there was a dozen or so murders in Bermuda. There was 5 in Miami. There was 6 in Long Island. That was fun. There was the road trip down south. About a dozen more there. Sarasota, Atlanta, Houston. Goes on.
We thought it was the only way to survive.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to kill you. We just... You see, Dylan has always refused to acknowledge just how many lives he has destroyed, and I'm the opposite.
You revel in it.
But at least I recognize who I am. I even go to the funerals once in a while. I see the grieving relatives face to face. I look at the parents crying over their poor little lambs. I look at the siblings who'll never see their long-lost sisters, their messed-up brothers again.
Why are we listening to this? It has nothing to do with saving Emily.
This has got everything to do with saving Emily.
How so?
You're risking your life to save the happy Radcliffe family. to give a human girl back to a pair of vampires. Believe me, she's better off where she is now.
You mean with her relatives?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Speaking of talking, you can talk. And you go on and on and on about grieving relatives. Emily being in the place that she belongs. I think I know exactly what you did with her.
Doesn't matter. You can't undo what I did.
Lee, I want you to pull a missing persons report for St. Louis 8 years ago for any infant under the age of 12 months. Yeah. You let me take the lead in there.
No.
What?
This is where it happened. This is where I killed Emily's parents.
I need you to let go of my niece. Now!
Christian left a note. He said he was bringing Emily home. That's how we found her house.
Well, it was her parents. I mean, Lindsay inherited it after they died. And when she disappeared,
Nancy and we moved back here to look for her. Never left.
So this man, Christian, you knew him?
Yes. Although we had no idea how unstable he actually was.
Well, he said that coming to visit us was an early birthday present for Piper.
Emily.
Have you called the police?
No, we were very happy to have her back.
Mommy, is this what my other mother looked like when you knew her?
Darling, I never actually met your mother.
She's really pretty.
She was. And when Lindsay was little, she looked a lot like you.
Sweetie, why don't you go and play in the other room? Your mother and I, we need to talk with your auntie and uncle.
Okay.
So you never met my sister?
It was a closed adoption.
Look, Lindsay was trouble. With the drugs and to lose her boyfriend, but when she had Pipe, Emily, after she had Emily, we hoped that she would turn her life around. But that's who she was. And then she disappeared, no trace.
And did they tell you where Lindsay went? Did they even know anything about us? And why did no one tell us that our niece was still alive?
All we know is that she was abandoned, neglected, and underfed. Without even so much as a name. And we gave her a life. And now, we're going to take her home.
This is her home.
We've got her adoption records if you'd like to look at them.
I don't care about any of that. Piper is our blood. She's all we have left of Lindsay. And she belongs with us.
I'm sorry. But in the eyes of the law, the Radcliffes are Emily's parents.
John, do something.
There's nothing that he can do. Now, I think we've all been incredibly patient. And we need to take our daughter home. Now. So please, for Emily's sake, let's not make this ugly.
letting me stay here.
Anytime.
I hope I get to see you again soon.
Don't you worry. We know where you live now. And we can't wait to visit the gates.
Come on, everyone. Let's get in the car.
Emily, aren't you forgetting something? The photo album.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be sorry. As a matter of fact, why don't you keep that? Your mother would have wanted you to have it.
Thanks, Aunt Nancy.
See you soon. Charlie. Hey,
I need to get inside.
I got it from my mother. You've probably read about what she was and never thought it was real. But she was. And I'm just like her.
Andy, I don't understand.
Succubi paramour.
What does that mean?
I need the life force of others to survive. And so, yes, I did make you sick, but I'm better now. I have this medicine, and it gives me everything I need. It's under control. Charlie, we can be together.
This is crazy. I don't even understand what you're saying to me. That you're some kind of thing? It doesn't even make sense.
I'm still me.
I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Lee says Emily is okay?
Yeah, she's on her way home now.
Nick, something this big happens to our friends in our community. And you don't share it with me. Why? Oh my God, I know that look. I really know that look. I was just hoping I never had to see it again. Sweet dreams.
Do you think she loved me? My real mom?
Of course she did.
You were the most beautiful baby in the world.
Good night.
This is exactly what Christian wanted. Hurt us in a way that will never end.
Well, we have Emily back, and she's safe. We can get through this. I'm sure we can get through anything.
Do you really believe that?
I do.
So you're just gonna leave me out here in the middle of nowhere?
You are out of my jurisdiction, which works for me.
You never did tell me who ordered my release.
No, it didn't. Thank you for visiting the gates. Don't come again.
Drive carefully, sweetheart.
Well, I should have known.
I thought you knew me better than anyone. Why, Christian? Why did you do it?